जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. Sri Ramakrishna told the story of the elephant mahout asking the person to run away. Mad elephant is coming. Guru had told God is there in everything. God has become this entire universe. So when God is coming, why should I worry? Mad elephant coming. People are shouting. Mahout is shouting. He is turning deaf ear because of the small vestige of ignorance that covers our wisdom. What we need in our life is to build up our inner life. External world and external life is there just to continue this bodily existence and to serve others. I have to live to realize God, and for that I may have to work a little here, there, or beg and move about. Do something to live. The second thing is, I have to build up my inner life. External life, it is very easy to build up. I can go somewhere, do something and survive. Surviving in the world is not a problem. But living a life is difficult. So, inner build-up. I have to build up my inner life. External life I have to attend, but just to continue my life in this world. That's all. And whatever I can give to this world, because the world is necessarily keeping me, helping me in every way to live. My food is grown by somebody, my clothes are manufactured by someone, and I too have to contribute to the society which is making me comfortable, knowingly or unknowingly. Maybe that I am paying a few pence, but that doesn't compensate the work that they have done to give us food or clothing. So, these services we have to return through services physical. Only for that. And that too we have to do in such a way that it doesn't bind anymore. Karma binds. And here we see Thakur giving a supreme ideal of seeing the divine in man and serving him. Seeing divine in every being and serving the divine beings, all beings. So this is what we see in our, the main thing is to build up my inner life. How to build up this inner life? Through constant thinking of the divine. What happens is, first thing is, try to build up harmony in your life. Become calm, collected, peaceful, and try to project out the inner joy. External joys is momentary. It comes next moment, the joy is completely, you are eating some fine dish. As long as it is there on the tongue, when it slips down, it is gone. Suppose it comes out also, you cannot even look at it. So much disgustful it will be. The same food which was just slipping down, before slipping down the throat, it was so nice even in mouth. But if it comes out, you will not even wish to lick it back. So that is momentary. But what sustained joy is there, a kind of peaceful joy, is possible from within. Try to again and again contemplate on your real self, independent of this bodily existence. If not anything, try to remember your deep sleep, where all things are absent. So somehow see that inner joy is kept activated. Be joyful to yourself. Be peaceful to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Then you'll be able to build up your inner life. Inner life is built up when you have joy and peace. Otherwise, you will be fighting with the external world. If peace and joy is not there within, then you will be fighting with the external world. The one who is happy, he builds up his inner life. One is unhappy, will go on complaining about the external world. This is like this, these people are like this, that people are like that. His unhappiness is within, so he complains of the external world. If happiness is inside, he is indifferent to the external world. Happiness is, whether it is yesterday's rice or tomorrow's rice, it doesn't bother. He will take and swallow it and go away. He is indifferent to the external world. But the peace is busy with building up the inner life. Peace makes you build up the inner life. Happiness makes you build up inner life. Unhappiness will make you complain about the external world. So try to keep yourself, see that inner joy, inner peace is not disturbed by the external situations or people or anything. Then you will be able to immediately, the whole effort is, he doesn't see outside at all. He attends to all things unconsciously, as if nature is driving and doing. He doesn't even feel himself doing it. So much. He is always busy. Like from morning we were busy with music. All the time music. Because we were in the music field. And they were in their own field. Mic and speaker field from morning. Night when they sleep, they will get the mic and speaker in the dream. And we will get all musical instrument, time point. So that is what we see. Awarenesses. What are you aware of? So inner joy and inner peace must sustain, continue. A little disturbance is there, external things are asking you questions, then immediately, oh, I am missing my path, External things are just there to attend and live there and come away. Our external contact is just to serve and keep this body alive. That's all. Inner life you have to fast build up. There is no time. Life is so short. By the time you think you can keep few steps, life is gone. So you have to hurry up. No time is there. before the body falls off, you have to completely feel yourself. Yes, I finished my task. Having come here into this world, I finished my task. I am going. This is building up the inner life. Building up inner life is to manifest the inner divinity, awaken the presence of the divine within, awaken the spirit within. It is there, hidden and covered. It is in Suptavastha. Even knowledge of the Supreme is there in the Supreme within. But it is covered and kept like sun covered with dark clouds in midday sun. Such a powerful sun, we can't see if it is covered with thick clouds. So, like that it is covered. You have to remove that cover. This is building up inner life. Building up is to become constantly aware of yourself being divine. All that obstructs this understanding, this knowledge has to be tactfully eliminated. You can't fight with certain things within, or which are the forces of nature. You cannot tackle, you cannot suppress, you cannot, because the power of nature, there are urges, but you can transcend them and go beyond. Everywhere, wherever problems come from within, try to go beyond, transcend and go beyond. Wherever problems come from outside, calmly, collectedly, look it to be a passing event and attend to it and solve it as far as possible. If you hold on to the divine, all external problems will come minimum. Many will get dissolved before it reaches you because of your faith in God and love of God. And because you are a sadhaka, many things do not approach you. And whatever approaches has a purpose in your life. See, it is training you. You have to be able to face the whole nature, transcend the nature and go beyond. How much of strength you need to transcend the every forces of nature you have to transcend. Most important parts are Kamini Kanchana. Only two thorns. If you remove that, you are free. Great relief comes. Yes. So these are forces of nature. They are the forces, self-preservation and preservation of the species. Most powerful law of nature. And you cannot suppress, you cannot do, but you can go beyond, transcend and go beyond. Hurdles which are obstructing your path, which cannot be removed, you will jump and go. You cross over. Like that, you have to cross over. How do you cross over? Holding on to the divine. Always somewhere you must have a grip on the divine. Like a worm walking. To move, it grips somewhere, moves forward. Grips somewhere, moves forward. Grips. That grip is necessary. To leave the world, you cannot leave the world. You cannot, because that is your support. You cannot leave. But if you hold on to something, you can freely leave and go ahead. So, this is what we see. This is the building up of inner life, essential factor in spiritual life. The first few years go in building up the inner life so that external life becomes, we become indifferent to the external world and external life. Oh, what if I get a huge certificate from the government? What if they appreciate me? People appreciate. What is there? Tatakim. his name is published in the whole world. What if everything will go away? A day will come when nothing will help. Morning we were thinking of the last portion, bhajan, Purushottanandaji leaves one by one. Last he and his song alone. Tabla goes off, harmonium goes off, tal goes off, and alone he is singing. Meera. What remains of Meera? Only Tanpura. Last before she leaves and goes away. The Ektara which she used to carry everywhere, singing the name of God and jumping and dancing, that she keeps in the temple shrine. Disappears. So people come and see, only Tanpura. The Ektara is there. She is no more there. So even that Ektara she had to leave and go, which she carried Krishna's image, from which Krishna is to emerge out, play with her in various ways and merge back. That image also will remain there. All things will remain. Japamala, whole life a sadhu uses Japamala. When he dies, when I was in Belur Math, at least there will be one death of sadhu, because Arogya Bhavan is there, old age for the sadhus. At least one will die every year. So first thing I would do is to run to his room and see what has he left behind. One photo, one gospel, one Bhagavad Gita on his table, a watch, and his Japamala. Even Japamala in the shrine, he has to leave and go. Nothing comes. Body will be lying there, these things will be lying there. He flies off. So that much of uncertainty, that much of nothing will come with you, nothing will come. So don't seek any kind of prospects outside. Don't try to have any kind of support from outside. All supports from within. All supports from within. Internal security, internal peace, internal joy, they are shashvata, eternal. So you have to build up little by little, little by little, little by little, going to the deeper and deeper layers of your existence. It expands. The joy expands. In the inner stillness, in the inner silence, in the inner peace, you will find, in the peace, you will find the voice of the Lord. You will find the presence of eternity there. In the world you will not see. Wherever you see, it is undergoing destruction. Time is acting, time is acting. Everything is going towards destruction. Arjuna sees whole world moving towards destruction. Because whatever comes into existence has to disappear. But inner, it never disappears. It is beyond time, beyond space, eternal. The more you move towards yourself, more of eternity you start feeling. More of external things you see or hold on to, impermanency, everything is going away, going away. Body is aging, teeth are falling, hairs are becoming grey. So one by one, notice is coming. Your time is over. Get ready, get ready. One lawyer was there. He asked the question. Suddenly death appears. He asked God, you did not give me any information. At least few months before you had told me that death is going to come, I would have done something to avoid death. You did not. Suddenly death is appearing. The God says, so many notices I sent. Your bodily strength started going away. First notice. Then your senses started becoming weak. Second notice. Teeth started falling away. Hair started becoming grey. One by one, so many notices I sent, you did not recognize. So, like that, we fail to recognize that time is going away. I have to leave the body and go now. What have I attained? What I have not attained? Where did I do the mistake? In that song, Tu pyar ka sagar hai. In that one line comes. Remember? राह भूले ते कहाँ से हम, राह भूले ते कहाँ से हम. Where did we miss our path? We came to this world thinking each life will think last when death is appearing. Next life I will utilize nicely. From the beginning itself I will start my sadhana and all. The moment he comes down like rainwater, fresh rainwater, the moment it touches the ground, it becomes dirty. Like that, the moment we take birth, we get the Maya caught. We start weeping. Weeping means I want. Something it wants. It comes with want. Where is the end? Dies with want. So, each time we come to this world with a decision, this time I will utilize, this time is बार पार कर दूंगा. That's why saints pray to God, अब की बार पार करो. Lord, each time I missed my path, this time you make me cross over. अब की बार पार करो. I could not. Each time I missed my path. Now it is for you to take me across. So this is the most important part of our life, and time is going, fleeing every moment. Just a day is gone of my life. One by one, like a pot leaking out, it is dripping. You will suddenly see that pot is empty. Darkness is engulfing. The evening is coming. Each one you think sunrise is the beginning of life. Sunset is the end of life. Suppose 100 years you are going to live. What is your time now? 12 o'clock means 50 years. Gone. You are in the afternoon. Soon evening will come. Suppose you are 25, 6 to 12 in between. 9, you are in the 9 o'clock. So 9 to 12 to 6, 3 o'clock. So time is going away. How fast the days goes, you see. Morning begins, evening it is coming. Life also, with the same speed it goes. Suddenly you see you have become old. Oh, over. I have to go now. Time is over. How did I spend my life? What happened? By the time one person was searching for a fine comb, he wanted to use Wherever, whichever country goes, he will search for a nice. He had beautiful hairs. So he was most interested in getting a comb. Last he finds a fine comb made up of ivory. But when he is able to purchase, he doesn't have hairs. All hairs have fallen away. That is what happens. When we start getting, my grandchildren bring chakli kodbole, teeth won't be there. So, when the English proverb goes on, make hay while sun shines. When sun shines, make hay. When opportunity God has given, everything nature and God will set and give you. You have to just rush up and finish the task. When everything is all right, don't divert your attention to anything. One direction. How shall I transcend? How shall I go forward in my spiritual life? So everything tries to tempt you, threaten you, divert you from the main path. Hold on to that. No compromise. For everything external, say no to external. For everything that is internal, say yes, I am coming. Yes, I am coming. Anything regarding God and spiritual life, higher life, yes, I am there. And for anything worldly, anything that satisfies my senses or comforts or luxuries, why do we want? So the inner life building up means Ramakrishna is expecting that story, Mahu's story. The essence of Mahu's story is to give up that small vestige of ignorance that always follows wisdom and knowledge. We have understanding, we have read scriptures, we know what is reality, but with it, just like behind the lamp, below the lamp, there will be darkness. This ignorance goes with it. And this ignorance has to be eliminated. This is the place from where leakage takes place. Small amount of ignorance, they just try to hold something of this world. I don't know for what. Some kind of security they feel. Especially old people you can see at home. I used to see in one house, in my neighbor house, one old lady was there. Whatever tiffin they used to give, she will eat, and some even suji and all like that, idli and all. Some kind of insecurity. She will keep below the pillow. Somebody goes to clean the pillow, they will see some food material kept there. She has kept. If afternoon, no trust in the people. Afternoon, if they don't give, it is there, idli is there. Below the pillow, I can eat. A kind of, that's what, every day at exact time they are giving the proper food, hot. But, and never they fail to give. Someday by mistake they have not given, so she is keeping, no. Possibility of a neglect. They may, if they don't give, my idli is here, next food. That kind of insecurity. This is the darkness under the lamp. She can, my children have never failed to give me food. Whatever I have, I can freely give away and empty the hand and sit. All keys are tied here and there of Almera and all. Age 99. The sacred thread. 2 keys are hanging still. Still in security. This is our fate. This is the ignorance. God alone is going to help. Nothing will help now. At 99. What can this key do? Chu mantra kadi. What will do? But they find security in this key and not in the God. This is what is building up inner security. Leave everything. Leave the rope. Why are you holding? Let it go. Let go the rope and release yourself from all external obligations and bondages. Freely, like a child, start calling on divine. Whatever your path, start walking. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Dritavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namamaha.